You got a visitor. I said you was just leaving, but he wouldn't take it.
Lauren.
Abby.
What are you doing here?
The other day at the marina, I asked you to come back to me. You were about to answer when things kind of went all to hell. My offer still stands, Abby. What do you say?
Thanks anyway for trying, Tom. It was good of you to give up your time.
Well, I thought I knew all his boat oaths, but the old fox has obviously found a new one.
What about the Coast Guard? No sightings, no wreckage reported?
Oh, no, Vanessa, nothing like that. This is Jack's patch. He's gone to ground. That's all there is to it.
I know. But I first lost him 30 years ago, Tom. It would be more than careless to do so again.
He's probably tucked up in some riverside pub, enjoying giving us a hard time.
If he is, I'll kill him.
Not if I get to him first, you won't.
Have you told Avril?
I'm just about to tell her now.
You've got enough on your plate, I'll do it. Save you the trouble.
All right.
Jan, if there's nothing else, I'm going to go home, okay, via the marina. I thought I'd see if the painters had finished the boutique.
There is.
There is what?
Something else.
Yeah, well, go on.
Dinner, if you're not committed.
Only to, a frozen pizza and an early night.
Good. My place at 8, then.
Yes, miss. Your place at 8.
Sally?
Yes,
Get me Mark on the phone, will you?
certainly.
Well, how is he?
Severe bruising, but nothing broken. If there's no delayed reaction, they'll release him in the morning.
Alan is an apprentice, Leo. He shouldn't have been left to lift that engine unsupervised.
I was supervised.
Yes, and he ends up in hospital. Being hauled up in front of an industrial tribunal is the last thing either of us need at the moment. I think you better call it a day before anyone else gets hurt.
You're the boss.
Oh, and Leo, just don't come back till you've got yourself together, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. I want a word with Avril.
It's all right. I've been dismissed.
Come in, Vanessa. Please, sit down.
No, I'm not stopping. I just want a quick word.
Tom didn't find him, did he? I was down at the moorings earlier. I saw his car.
No, I'm afraid he didn't.
Well, you haven't come here to tell me that. I mean, you could have phoned.
I didn't come to see you choke on humble pie, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I'm not. But I wouldn't have blamed you if you had. I had no right to interfere.
You had your father's best interests at heart, and to be honest, I was as much to blame as anyone.
Even so, I am sorry.
Apology accepted. Now let's forget it and give some thought to Charles Frere.
Charles? Well, he's my problem, Vanessa.
But Relton is mine. Up to a point. My father spent his life building this company, Avril. And he did it by hard work and straight dealing. If someone like Frere were to gain control again, I'm sure he'd turn in his grave. So, what I'm trying to say is, regardless of what happens between your father and me, my offer of help still stands.
Yes. A table for 2 at 8:30. Yes. My name is Urquhart. Urquhart. Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't realize we were dining out.
We are not.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, Orrin called round to the Mermaid this afternoon.
Ah,
He was badgering Abby about going back to him again.
well, 10 out of 10 for persistence.
His or yours?
Hello.
Hi.
Come on in.
Not too early, am I?
No, of course not.
Good.
I had no idea
What?
that you were such a romantic.
Oh.
Thank you. They're beautiful.
Something smells good.
Oh, look, would you like to help yourself to a drink just for a minute?
Sure. Jan?
Yeah?
Where's Leo?
Oh, he's out. Said he'd probably be spending the night on the boat.
He asked me to go back to the States.
What did you say?
What do you think I said? I gave you your answer the other night on Spring.
Sure.
There's something I've been trying to tell you about for ages, but somehow the opportunity keeps slipping away.
Well, now there's a surprise.
What?
Take a look. What do you reckon, business or pleasure?
Well, I hope it's pleasure. He's taken a beating from my mother. It did him the world of good.
Perhaps, but I wouldn't have thought Laura Wilde was his type.
Why?
Gerald's one of life's nice guys, Abby. And Tarrant Grapevine says she's a tough lady, even got our Ken up on his toes.
You shouldn't underestimate my father. Anyone who can work for Charles Free and live with my mother for over 20 years can look after himself.
How do you mean?
Well, a regular job, a wife, and 2 kids. All part of the reaction of blowing what really mattered to me.
Designing?
Yeah. And for 8 long years, it worked. I wasn't particularly happy, but then again, I wasn't particularly unhappy either.
Emotional limbo. It's what most people settle for,
Yeah, you mean security and boredom.
if you like.
It's an illusion.
Is it? There've been times when I've wondered.
Jan, life's nastier surprises are not reserved for those who want to make something more of themselves.
So, what happened to the family?
I came back from work one night, and I found that Diana had taken the kids and moved in with an estate agent from Guildford. Apparently, it had been going on for months. I just hadn't even noticed. Looking back on it, it was the best thing that could have happened. Although the kids took it badly, particularly the eldest one, Simon.
And how old was he?
He was 7. After the split, he never really settled to anything. He had trouble at school, and he got into drugs. Trouble with the police, and, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.